had come out of the back room, wiping grease from her fingers with a shop rag. She had a cigarette tucked behind her ear, right where her temples were starting to gray. The rest of her hair was silky black and tied back in a ponytail. Nora was a small woman with a slight build, but the way she carried herself, she might as well have been 6 feet tall. She wore blue jeans and the same Triple M Classics t-shirt, and she locked her fearless, almond-shaped eyes into the irritated gaze of the customer. "What you got?" She nodded at the photographs. The woman pushed them across the countertop. "This has been in my father's barn for ages. He recently passed, and I'm not sure if it's worth fixing up." Nora went silent while she leafed through the pictures. "An old Harley panhead," she murmured. "Sweet. Do you know the year? Looks like a 49. "Yes. How did you know that?" Tabitha felt a shift in the air as the woman's demeanor changed, her anger melting away, relief softening her shoulders and her scrunched-up mouth. Crisis averted. "The window on a panhead is only 48 to 65. The emblem on the gas tank in this shot tells me it's a 49. Nora tapped the top photo with her grease-stained finger. The woman stuck out her hand, a huge grin on her face. "Nellie Washington, nice to meet you. Nora." Nora glanced at Nellie's hand, but didn't touch her. "My girl owns this place. I've heard good things. Damn straight you heard good things. My girl's the best." Nellie gave off a deep belly laugh and used the humor as an excuse to withdraw her unrequited handshake. "Can she fix it up? Make it run?" Like a cowgirl walking into a saloon in an old western, Delaney pushed open the shop door at that moment. The bell jangled as she strode inside, motorcycle boots thunking over the floor, helmet in her gloved hand. Delaney was taller than her mother by several inches, had the same slender build and dark hair, but in a pixie cut. Wyatt, the wandering white pit bull with the brown eye patch, trotted in next to her, still wearing his goggles. Delaney slipped the eye protection off her motorcycle riding companion. Wyatt spotted Trinity on his dog bed and raced over to play. He leaned on his front paws, butt in the air, tail wagging, then jumped backward and spun. When that didn't work, he danced all around her, flipping his head and poking his muzzle in the air. Trinity, unmoved, looked to Tabitha for instruction. "Break, Trinity," Tabitha said, and the dogs were soon twining necks like ponies. Nora waved at her daughter and shrugged at Nellie. "You'll need to bring the bike in. See what's up. Is it dry?" "Been in the shed, covered up." Nellie's gaze went to Delaney as she neared. "She means, did you drain the carburetor and gas tank?" Delaney clarified, settling her helmet on the counter. "Before you stored it." "Oh." Nellie's face went straight. "I don't know, actually. My father is the one who stored it, once his arthritis got too bad for him to ride." "That'll make a difference," Delaney continued, like she'd been in on the conversation from the beginning. "That and how straight the bike was when it was put up." She glanced at the photos. "A 49 panhead. Cool. Bring it in. We'll take a look." "I will definitely do that. Thank you. My father recently passed away. He used to take me on rides on that bike when I was a little girl." Nellie's voice grew far away, wistful. "We'd go to the general store, and he'd buy me a grape soda. I loved feeling the wind in my hair." Nellie waved a hand. "This was before helmet laws. Anyway." The reminiscent look in Nellie's eyes slid away, and she sniffed deeply. "Are you Delaney?" "Yes, ma'am. Don't worry. I've never met a panhead I can't get going." Tabitha stuffed the rest of the cookie in her mouth and tried to sneak away, her lack of motorcycle knowledge no longer an issue. Her shift was over. She was exhausted.